Pisces, I didn't forget about y'all. Welcome to Nine Grace Revelations. This is Tarot Tia. This will be for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Cross Watchers, whoever may be here. Please like, share, subscribe if the reading resonates. May or may not resonate, but I'll offer personals. The link to the website is down in the description. I keep hearing something about Tuesday. Tuesdays or Tuesday. Maybe the energy of Mars. Maybe war, fighting, conflict of some sort that may be a factor. Yeah, but you know, whatever's going on here, it's like, you're right. This is a good point. Whatever this point is that's been made, it feels like it's a good point. So there's a very competitive energy that's here. Somebody that may be in a space where they want to live a very fun lifestyle. They want to enjoy themselves, you know? But it feels like they're going from living this really fast-paced lifestyle and possibly being very sexually active, going out a lot, to slowing down. But it honestly feels like they are going to kind of like, they're being forced to slow down their lifestyle because they have to prepare themselves possibly for jail or prison, or that's what it looks like. Somebody who has to prepare themselves mentally for confinement, entrapment, you know, or prepare themselves to face someone who may be in prison, in jail, or face a situation to where they've been blocked, they've been shut out of somebody's life, and this energy is very defensive towards them because of fake shit that they've been doing around them with their friends, or even sexually, like the fake shit that this person has been on. So it feels like somebody who's kind of in a space where they've been flirting with somebody's friends, doing too much. You know what I mean? They're kind of doing too much, and they're not trustworthy because of this. This energy looks like a hoe, I'll be completely honest. Feels like they're sleeping with like siblings or like family members or friends or something like that. Like they're having sex with people that are a part of the same social circle. So they're not really seen as if they are trustworthy or somebody that can be taken seriously, you know? But it feels like there are apologies here that somebody needs to make because they may be playing mind games with this person to make them believe that they're honest, that they're truthful, that they have a good intent, especially if ill or will is a factor here. Seems like somebody who's finally manifesting someone into their life after years of losses, 5 to 9 years of losses. Like somebody who's never seen their child, never met their child, doesn't know their child or children, or hasn't had a relationship with them in a very long time. Somebody who may be finding out that they have a child or children that they've never known about. Or somebody who is revealing a family. While they may have someone pregnant. Training, trainee, Tehran. It's like somebody is pregnant by their family member. Or like a situation where somebody is pregnant, but this person is married or in a relationship. So it's kind of like for this person to be pregnant, something ain't right. Or somebody has been withholding a lot of time, money, and information. Feels like something that everybody may know about but aren't speaking on. Something that everybody may be talking about or refusing to accept the truth about, you know? Trying to treat this person like an outsider, like an outcast, not wanting to welcome this person into this family, into this team, into this group. So they may be actually a part of this family, but they're being treated like an outsider or like they're not welcome. So it feels like somebody is kind of in a space where they're apologetic because they're realizing that they have made someone feel as if they were not a part of this team, this family, this group, or made someone feel like they don't have their back. Because this energy is a snake. Bereaved, 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 bereaved. And then I heard y'all all are going to be taking bereavement in a minute. I heard that very loud and clear. So whoever these people are that are doing this magic on this person, especially if it's a Capricorn, they're sneaking around this person, being a snake around this person. Somebody in this equation is about to die or has died because of this. And this is not like a threat or anything like that. This is what I'm predicting. Like literally seeing. This energy may have a stroke. They may have a stroke. Or something that happens to them mentally, to their mind. It affects their mind, their mental health. But this is the result of dark magic. Whether it's been done on them or they've done this to somebody. But it feels like they've done dark magic on somebody, or say like their ancestors have done this. And this is a result of the work that their ancestors were doing. Does that make sense? So like Jay-Z says, since I got demons in my past, now I got daughters on the way. If the prophecy is correct, then the child shall have to pay. And he says, so I'll barter my tomorrows against my yesterdays in hopes that she'll be okay. That feels like a really big factor. Somebody has committed a lot of sins in their past, or has done a lot of dark magic, witchcraft in their past, and their child or children are suffering because of the messes that they're making in other people's lives. You get what I'm saying? Like they're being messy with other people's children, with other people's lives. So their children are fucked up. You get what I'm saying? And I don't think that they realize that that's what's going on. Synergy is a habitual liar, and they may not be somebody that you would even assume does magic or does dark magic or is into anything like this, but they are. They are. And it feels like they're doing this to be competitive. This is all to be competitive, especially if there's a Sarah that's a factor in this equation. Somebody wants to be the top dog in the top position. So they're trying to betray somebody, possibly legally or in a very immoral, unethical manner, to get their spot, to get their position, to get their title, to take their job. Secor, Secor, and Corey or Courtney may be a factor here. I'm hearing Sexy Can I by Ray J. You know, there's a whole family here. It's a whole family here. But the leader of this group, this cult, this organization, their children will suffer because of them. So whatever this magic is, if you are the one that's doing this, you may not be seeing the effects of the dark magic that you're doing, but your child or children will. Your grandchildren, you feel me? The people that are coming after you. That's what this is. Or if you feel like shit is happening in your life, it's because of the dark magic, the problems, the bullshit that your ancestors caused in other people's lives. Flat out. I heard you almost got kidnapped because the synergy was trying to steal somebody else's joy. Flat out. You almost got stolen because your family members are taking somebody else's joy, or you were stolen, taken, possibly kidnapped, and may not even know that this is what has taken place. So I don't know if people don't talk to you about your past, your history, or if you won't tell somebody about their past, their history, because you're trying to hide it from them. But that's a really big factor. Somebody who does not know where they come from. They do not know who they are because they don't know where they come from. So they're trying to find an identity or trying to do things to prevent this person from discovering their roots. They've done a lot to prevent this person's possibly biological family from having access to them, you know? And it feels like this is a situation to where this person has been very controlling, and now the same thing is happening to them, and they're trying to find a way to fight karma. But they can't fight it, they just have to accept it. I heard the tall grays. Right, these are fucking Nephilim. These are fallen angels. These people are demons. You get what I'm saying? They are hybrids of angels and fucking humans. You know what I mean? Fallen angels and humans. These are not creatures of God. These are not natural beings. These are not people who respect nature. These are not individuals who are going to be able to cohabit peacefully, because they require too much attention, time, money. You know, they're gluttonous energies. The Nephilim, the descendants, started to eat their parents. They started to eat each other. They became cannibals to survive because they were too big. They were so big And they had all of these resources, but they needed so many resources or so much of this stuff that overconsumption became a factor. Greed, like I said, gluttony. And that feels like what's taking place in Pisces lives is greed, gluttony. This need to be the center of attention or the most powerful or the person who knows everything or the energy that has everyone's information or is the hub, is the person that is well loved, well received or whatever. But it's kind of like this evil energy that's sitting in the center of it, you know. It's almost narcissistic, like getting love through narcissistic ways, or somebody who's very jealous because somebody is able to get love no matter how flawed they are. They're very upfront and open about who they are, their experiences, their life, you know, good, bad, and ugly. And it seems like there's a family who thought that they could kind of like team up on this person or jump this person, or they could all like come together and overthrow this ruler. And now they're finding out. I heard you're going to fuck around and find out. Flat out. They're getting attacked by the spiritual realm. This energy may start fainting, start passing out, may need hospitalization. They may wind up blacking out, zoning out, doing something where their brain is shutting off. Didn't I say like a stroke or seizures and shit like that? Like something is happening to where this energy is like having neurological problems, but they're having these problems because of dark magic and shit that they've done to sabotage others' lives and finances, especially to affect the lives of somebody's child or children. Their own child or children are suffering, like I said. Whether these are adult children, minor children, I don't know, or unborn children. Somebody that cannot conceive. You know, they're having problems trying to conceive because of the shit that they've done to other people or because of the shit that their ancestors have done. Their bloodline is not meant to live on. Their legacy is not meant to live on. And it feels like that's kind of what is happening here. Thank you so much.